Hey, I'm back for the next step. So now we're going to start prepping the dough for tomorrow. So I have a scale, and I'll tell you the measurements in grams and if you don't have a scale. So in my big bowl, you're going to add 50 grams or approximately a quarter of a cup of your starter. And you can see my starter, there's lots of bubbles. It's a very active starter. So this is 50 grams or a quarter of a cup. Okay, that's 50 grams. And to your starter, you are going to add 350 grams of warm water, or 1 1/3 cup plus 2 tablespoons. Okay, so now I'm going to grab a fork. And I'm just going to mix the starter and the warm water together. If you have a scale, tar it out. And the next step is to add 500 grams of bread flour. That's equivalent to 4 cups plus 2 tablespoons of bread flour. I don't have that much bread flour. I've run out. So I'm just going to add what I have in bread flour, and then I'm going to top it up with all-purpose flour. Okay, so that's 96 grams, so I have to top it up with all-purpose flour. Okay, that's 500 grams of bread flour mixed with some all-purpose flour. And your last step is sea salt, 9 grams or 1 1/2 teaspoons. Okay, so you've got all of your ingredients in there. And I just mix it around with the fork. It's a very stiff, shaggy dough. Once most of the flour is incorporated with the fork, I just switch over to using my hands to incorporate the rest. I just kind of like scoop from the bottom, flip it over a bit. Just trying to incorporate most of the flour at this point. And it's not going to look perfect. It's not going to look what you think it's supposed to look like, but that's okay. It's supposed to look like this. Okay, so then that's what it looks like. So you can see it's very shaggy looking. Scrape off as much of the dough as you can, and then you're just going to cover it with a damp towel and let it rest for 30 minutes. And then I will come back and show you the next steps.